everyone, Gnarlash here, and welcome back to some more Sid Meier's Civilization 7. We are playing as Ada Lovelace in the Japanese Empire on Deity difficulty, and can I just say, that music is awesome. Like, that's epic. Yeah, in our last episode we wrapped up the Modern Age, and we did the Modern Age, the Exploration Age. We were playing in the Modern Age, and we did fairly well, right? We conquered a ton of territory in exploration. We got a ton of legacy stuff done, and it was just an all-around good age for us. A far cry from how well our Antiquity Age went. So let's start by going through all of these icons here and setting up everything that we need to set up for our Modern Age. Let's actually do some attribute points first. So we have one cultural and one scientific. So let's go for one culture per agent towns. This could be decent. 10 culture for every alliance. Specialists. Specialists could be good this time around. We're definitely not going to have 3 or fewer cities, that is for sure. Let's actually go... no, because we're probably going to have a lot of cities also. I think we go for specialists. Perfect. If we come over here, could go for 5% science, could go for specialists. I think we go for the 5% science here, for sure. Perfect. Okay, so that is that. Let's choose some legacies. There is our Modern Age banner. That stays on the screen probably for a little too long. Okay, so gain an infantry range unit in all distant land settlements. We don't need that. We don't need production in distant land settlements so thanks to Mongolia, we were able to just capture stuff on our main continent and get our military golden age. So we actually don't have any distant land settlements. So we're actually just going to go for expansionist attribute points. Actually, can we take a look first? Let's go take a look at our attributes. So if we take expansionist, we can get settlement limit and get food in cities per town. We can get specialist limit increase. In military, we can get settlement limit. We can get commander levels. And we can get gold maintenance reduction. So let's grab at least one of each. And then I think... we'll grab this as well. So maybe 2 expansionist and 1 military. I think that'd be good. So expansionist, and military. Awesome. Let's see. For culture... Okay, the 1 is on the left. I was like, do we have 0? We're going to go for a cultural attribute point. Then we have science. We don't have anything for economy. 3 science per turn for each quarter. We're going to grab this because we're going to be building quarters once we research our Japanese civics. So I think that makes sense. We're going to get a scientific attribute point for our wild card, or we're going to change our capital. So we can go to Rome or Athena. Athena is very well established in the center of our empire. Rome is very far away. We will not do Rome. We will do Athena for sure. Okay, that looks really good. So let's do that. So now we have Tokyo. Let's go ahead and spend these attribute points really quickly. So cultural, we're going to scroll right down. 5% culture. 5% culture it is. That sounds good to me. We're going to grab settlement limit here. Perfect. For expansionist, we're going to grab settlement limit in case we need to capture anything. Or we're going to grab 25% food is refunded when we add specialists. So we'll probably be adding a decent amount of specialists for our science. And then for scientific, we're going to go ahead and grab again. We could grab science per quarter. I think this is going to have a bigger impact, though. So let's grab... This one, Science and Specialist, actually could be good. So let's do this one here. Perfect. Okay, that should be all of our attribute points. Let's go ahead and choose our first technology, which is definitely going to be academics. I think it has to be, because it's just going to give us those starting science buildings, so that's going to be huge for us. Plus we have a lead in science. Let's choose our civic as well. So we want our Meiji civics. Let's see. Ooh, +1 production and science from specialists. That's really nice to have, actually. So let's grab this one first. Oathed 5 articles. And then we'll grab that, and then we'll just kind of get the rest of these. Maybe, actually. We might actually need them, because they're militaristic. We may just grab this, and then go back to our modern civics and start researching some of this stuff. Which I think would make a lot more sense. Okay, perfect. So we have some growth here. So let's grab this tile here. Because that happiness is going to be really nice. Especially getting more celebrations. Hindsight, maybe I should have grabbed some food. Here, we could do happiness. Our settlement limits, yeah. So I think we probably should have grabbed food in the other settlement, but that's okay. Let's grab one of these lake tiles. So like everything has got growth. It's pretty good. Let's grab this last coastal tile here. Not coastal, but you know, water tile. In this town. Well, first I guess I should see, can I upgrade these 2 cities? We can. So this is gonna be a city. Because like these main ones. So this is already a city. You should be a city. Kusa should be a city. Perfect. And then Rome should be a city. Okay, so how many cities is that? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is correct. I wonder if I should make more cities. 1,000. 1,000. These are expensive. Cahokia is a city. What about you? You are 800. I think we wait for now. This is why I wanted the city, though, because we can add specialists. And maybe we should just grab these other tiles first. Yeah, I think grab the other tiles first. And that would be pretty good. We have 2 growth here. How's that even possible? That's crazy. Let's grab this tile. Yeah, this one has 2 growth as well. That's so insane. I'm tempted to put a specialist somewhere in this city. I think I'm going to. Perfect. Okay. You are almost certainly going to take growth. Let's do that. Shapira. You can. You don't have really have any growth left to take. I guess we'll grab like these huge tiles here. Yeah, those are really nice tiles. Okay, let's see what else has growth here. This town, any huge growth tiles? Not really. This is actually a nice one back here. We'll grab. Perfect. I can't remember if I triggered something to get all this growth. I don't think I did. At least I don't remember. Anchor Barai. We actually don't even have this secured. That's 5 production. I think we go for that. Though these culture tiles are really nice too. Maybe we'll grab the culture. This town has 1 good growth tile left, so let's grab that first. Okay. Cahokia. I think we just specialize Cahokia. The celebrations could be good. It's going to give us a lot of growth later. Yeah, we're going to grab both of those. Here... I think we're going to grab these massive production tiles. Perfect. In Lindos, let's grab this growth tile. Actually, this one has the happiness on it. Perfect. And then in Rome, let's grab... Because the thing is, even if we build on these tiles, we can just, what's it called? Displace them later if we want to. So that's always really good to keep in mind. Okay, Karakoram, let's have you build a grocer. Because that is massive food. Absolutely massive. We can have you build this with the inn. Social policies are available, so let's use this for our specialists. Let's use gold from specialists. Production. Actually, this is probably not that good right now. I don't know. Could be. Happiness and settlements with not founded by you for each resource assigned to them. And then this one. I think that's really good. Okay. Perfect. Let's get some production set up here. Let's throw down this grocer. This just has part of a quarter. So let's throw down the grocer here, I think. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's get a grocer down in all these towns here. So, amphitheater, menagerie, hospital. I think we put it with the hospital. Perfect. Grocer, hospital is probably a win. And then grocer up here. That is a guild hall. That should be a fine place to put it, because we can just build over the guild hall later. Rome. Let's give you your grocer. And do you have a hospital? That's university. Could build over the temple. Although Rome has a very little happiness right now. Could put it with the kiln, then build over the kiln later if we want to. I guess we put it with the kiln now. Let's put it... Builds over the inn, builds over the temple. I guess it builds over the observatory, even though it doesn't say so. It builds over the bazaar. Let's actually just put it here. No, let's put it... Yeah, it's hard to decide. I guess let's build over the inn. It's probably fine, although that gets rid of happiness too. Decent income. This builds over the barracks, which could be okay too. So this town doesn't like have a granary or anything, right? This builds over the dungeon. Yeah, I guess we can just put it on its own tile for now. It's probably fine. I kind of like to keep all the stuff together. All right, Fleet Commander, you're going to just chill. Army Commander will also chill. I have this Curiosor. Interestingly enough, you'll go on alert. Everything's probably just going to go on alert here. Can I put the cannon? Cannon can pop into this commander. I'm actually going to have you move over so you can go into that commander. You hang out. You hang out. Nice. 4 cannons in that one. Oh, you have a cannon. Okay. That is good. Yeah, you'll chill. All our military is just going to hang out and do nothing because we don't really want to do military stuff. Unless we absolutely have to. Okay, alert. Alert. Lots to set up this turn. Okay, that is that. So Machiavelli is our friend. Well, was our friend. So let's start a research collaboration with him. Perfect. Give us a little boost to our science. Yeah. So that looks good. Turn 1 of Modern Age. Perfect. Okay, government. We are 100% going to take Elective Republic. So we can get that 20% science for 10 turns for every... yes. For all of our celebrations. Perfect. You head on here and jump to that commander. Excellent. If we have this much gold just lying around, I'm wondering if we do start converting some of these towns to cities. Or if we just buy their stuff. Because if we convert them to cities, the production becomes their production and we can build in them. So like 800 gold. Let's convert you. So we can grow you now. And is there anything that's really nice? Nothing that stands out. So which one is the science tile? Dungeon. There's the university. This will probably be the science tile, I imagine. Don't know for sure. Let's build our grocer. Throw that right back here. Oh, we didn't assign any of our resources. I think this came up before and I was going in it to check stuff and just never assigned anything. Whoops. Okay, food and production. Let's do city resources first. So we have 6 culture in the capital, 3 anywhere else. So let's actually pull this out and make sure we get max value out of those. Okay, 6 happiness in the capital. So we'll do that. And then these are just happiness. So this, we actually need to put this in here. And then you need happiness, 100%. Perfect. You also need happiness. The ivory in here as well. Or food for production. So you could use that. And then Kusa. Perfect. Alright, that looks good. Yeah, very chill start to the age so far. Okay. I just want to make sure we're keeping an eye on everything that's going on. Yeah, like there's not even really anything to do. I wonder if there's like added benefit to making more cities. So there's our first celebration. We're going to go for the 20% science, which should give us 60 more science per turn. That is value. We have an extra policy now, so we'll get gold from specialists. Perfect. Nice. So like, if I convert these, like if I do food, farming town, +3 food on farms. Like, so that's really good. So right now we have how many cities? How do I figure that out? Because I just converted La Hyena. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 7 cities. Maybe this one wasn't the best one. Maybe I should have converted Lindos to a city. It's probably fine, because like, I don't know if this is connected to both cities, because I think it's within 10 tiles. I think that's one of the limitations. For me, it's 20 in the modern age. I don't know if it gives food to all of them. So let's actually specialize you, because you do have... I wish there was like a way to see... Like, these R2s are blocking stuff. I don't even know what to convert it to be completely fair. Like, this is definitely fishing. Right? So fishing town. Like, perfect. It lets me change it, but I don't think it's supposed to. This one. Is wood cutting. So like, this is better here. And then this one, do we just leave it for now? Or do we specialize it? I think it's probably, this is probably a fishing town. Right, because if we look at the green, yeah, this is probably a fishing town. So let's do that. Okay, we have Helsinki here, which 510 to convert. Hopefully they're not annoying. Let's go back to our friend here and start a cultural exchange. And this is food in the capital. Yeah, let's start this ginseng agreement too. I don't know how good this is, but it's probably pretty decent. Because now Tokyo's our capital, we could probably get a lot of specialists going there. Okay. As far as our other towns go, like this one is probably farming. This is hard to tell. It's got a lot of urban areas also. So let's put the grocer down. And then maybe we'll leave that one for now. This is definitely a farming town. What's your population at 21? Yeah, like I wish it would tell you how much it's gonna give. But like, yeah, this has to be farming. Okay. This one is probably wood cutting. So that's good. I think don't have quarters, so you don't really need to do that. 2 influence per settlement connected. We don't really care too much about that. We really want to get our science going. So let's use a mining town there. Who else do we have? We have you. Which... clay pits, farms, pastures. Yeah, you're kind of a mix. So maybe I don't specialize you yet? I don't know. We probably want to go for growth, right? Because that's what's going to give us more specialists. The production is... yeah, see, it just sends the food out anyway. So the production ends up just giving us gold. The food actually goes to our other cities. So I think we do farming town. This one, yeah, because that one's like a mix. That one's hard to tell. This is a lot of districts too. I didn't specialize you yet. You do have some fishing. You have some farms. You have some mines. Woodcutter plantation. This is another mix. Probably more farms than anything else, so we'll do farming town here. Those are cities. Kusa is also a city. Lindos, or yeah, Lindos is not a city. This is definitely mining. So let's do, oh, this is a factory town. Huh. Factory town. That wasn't in the other ones. 100% gold towards purchasing a factory. Plus 1 resource slot. I'm gonna do this just to do it, I think. I don't think we need to. I think we're gonna go mining. Yeah, I think that makes the most sense. Let's do mining. I don't... Factory is for economy, I'm pretty sure. Like the economic stuff. Yeah, it's factories. So we are more concerned with our science. We want to get space race projects done. Culture. I think AI does some nonsense with culture, so hopefully they don't try to do anything with that. That's good. So like if I click on you and I go to your resource list, Kapua, which is this town. Can I... where's Kapua? Is that one of my cities or towns? It sounds familiar. Oh yeah. That's over here. So like this one is specialized as a farm town. Oh, so it doesn't... Interesting. Is this specialized? This is not. This is definitely... Oh, it could be both too. This one I'm gonna like grow. This one has a lot more potential to grow. Tokyo. Let's see what you got here. Yeah, like that's so interesting, right? Because it looks like the resources are, the food is finding their way, but like this one has 3. So like why? Why is that? So this one has the fishing stuff. Maybe that's why? Like I feel like Tokyo is in range of all 3 of these, but then that's the only one that gains from all 3. No, this one does too. So does Tokyo not? Tokyo does not. And I think this mine might actually only be 2. Yeah, this one has 2. And this one has 3. Oh, because it's getting food from Indrapura. Yeah, I would like to know how that is decided, which town. Oh, it's divided. Oh, so it's divided between all connected cities. Interesting. And I think I can get merchants to connect cities. So I may need to experiment with that. Where can we get our merchants for the modern age? Or can we already just build them? Let me take a look. Merchants. Doesn't look like we can. Is it a science one this time? It is. Steam engine will allow us to get merchants. But it says establish a trade to import resources from a foreign settlement. I don't know if that lets us create roads, but we're going to see what we can do about that. I think I'm missing something somewhere. But all our towns are set up now. We have our cities going. Yeah, our turns are very lackluster right now. The war turns take forever, and then the chill turns are very, very quick. So, not necessarily complaining, but just more of an observation. Now, we did get flooded there. And now we have academics, which is really good. Let's see if we can repair some stuff. Repair our boats. That's all we need to repair here. We can build a grocer, which we definitely will. Let's throw that down right here. Actually, this town might be... It's probably going to be a fishing town. So let's throw that right here. Perfect. Let's choose our next science, which we'll probably go for electricity. Increases our specialist limit. Could get steam engine, then the mastery there. We have +1 science and science buildings there. Yeah, I do want to get this to be able to start building more science buildings. But this stuff could be really good too. Let's get electricity first. And we'll go from there. Let's start building our schoolhouse. We have a +15 science location right here. We have to build over our observatory, which is unfortunate. But I think when we get the next... Actually, can we build... Isn't there a wonder? Oxford University. 2 free technologies, 1 wildcard attribute. Okay, we can build this right here on this mine, actually. Yeah, so let's definitely build that for sure. And then we can move this guy somewhere else, which is just specialists at this point. So what is our best? This is going to be our science tile anyway. So I think it would be best to put him here, because that's where our schoolhouse is going to go. That's good. We're almost at 400 science already. Very good. Okay. We might try to befriend Helsinki, just to kind of make sure he leaves us. They leave us alone. Ooh, more flooding. Somewhere. Where is this? It's so hard to see. Ooh, our cannon and stuff actually got hurt. So let's repair our bazaar. Let's repair our inn. Make sure everything is repaired. Well, no, we actually want to purchase repair those. Thank you very much. So let's do that. 9 turns for our wonder. Ooh, did not mean to do that. Well, that means we're going to lose a military unit, unfortunately. We're going to take the 500 science. Yeah, not ideal. That is for sure. You're going to heal. Hopefully we don't lose like a commander or something, because that would be really lame. I do not like how you can repair and go negative on your treasury, and then like the next turn you lose a military unit. I don't like that you're able to do that. They should just block the repairing, because it's so like... No, I'm not looking up here to make sure that I have enough gold. If I can click it, I'm going to click it, right? It's kind of how the game is. So like... I don't know about that one. So we're probably going to lose a military unit here, unfortunately, even though we have plus 650 gold per turn. It's a little frustrating.
Knowledge will be sought through the whole world
okay.
to strengthen the foundation of imperial rule.
So there's our first Japanese civic researched. Okay. I think we want to keep the happiness. I think we can ditch this. And we're going to grab production and science from specialists instead. I think that's good. Yeah, we want to keep this because that's going to really help our happiness as we accumulate specialists. Yeah, we broke 400 science. Amazing. We have some growth here in Lahaina. Okay, I'm just looking where we can put specialists. So I guess we just throw them right up here. Very nice. Our next civic is going to be the other Japanese civic for a quarter, and that's probably where we're going to stop for the Japanese civics. And then we're just going to go into our main modern tree. Okay, schoolhouse first for sure. How much science? 14 is the big one. So let's find that. Build it over a guild hall right next to the university. That is perfect. I think that's where the specialists are. That's why it lets us build like that. So that's really nice. Can build an 8 science schoolhouse right next to the, oh no, that's a 6 science. Where's the 8 science tile? Back here. Could also build this. 7 gold. Build it over the temple. It's going to reduce our happiness by quite a bit. Or we can build a city park first. I kind of want to build a schoolhouse. And I guess we build it on the 8 science tile. That's going to like eat away at our rural tiles. I'm not really too happy about. I think if we sacrifice 2 and put that here. So we can special, because I know we were putting specialists here, but I think we're going to want to put specialists on the science tile as well. So that should be better, I think. We also didn't lose a military unit, so in the last Deity game we played, as soon as we were negative in treasury, we lost a military unit. This time we didn't, so I'm not really sure how that works. But yeah, I'm just glad that we didn't have that happen to us this time. Okay. People hate us, don't they? So that's negative. We're negative 70 with her. Negative 30 with Ben Franklin. Yeah, I would like to get some of these relationships better. But yeah, can we actually? Who has the most culture? Is it still Friedrich? Can we start one of these endeavors to take his stuff yet? We can. So let's start working on that. Because we have the highest science, but we don't have the highest culture, so we should be able to get something out of this. And I forgot we were trying to befriend Helsinki, so we got to save up a ton of influence for that. So we'll be doing that as well. But overall, I think this has been a decent start to our modern age, and we're gonna end this episode here. So next time we're just gonna keep on working on our infrastructure and really just trying to snowball our science, like as hard as we can. I think there's 7 other AI, or the 7 AI on the map. I think that's all of them. And if that's the case, we have a really nice position to win the science game. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, if you enjoyed this one, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.